you like a helmet just like this, go over to greengrind.com and shop some of your favorite mini and life-size replica helmets. They have, you can add, of course, the visor, the chin strap, different helmet types as well. On the website, they have NCAA teams, they have all the NFL teams. You can go in there and shop some of your favorite sports football teams and get a helmet replica just like this. So go over there, use my promo code PITSYN at checkout as well, PITSYN, get yourself a discount at checkout. So go over there and shop now. Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. As you guys know, earlier today, George Pickens got traded. Of course, I made a video about it like that, a little voiceover video. George Pickens getting traded to the Cowboys. But my question is now, as you see from the video title, is will the Steelers add any more receivers like that? Whether it's via trade, probably not via trade, most likely, but maybe in free agency or something like that. Will the Steelers add another receiver? I mean, went out there and signed Robert Woods, who is definitely a solid veteran presence to have like that, to pair next to Calvin Austin, to pair next to DK Metcalf. So you have DK Metcalf, you got Robert Woods, you got Calvin Austin. Roman Wilson, it'd be cool if we could have seen exactly what he became. Like I mentioned to people before, I said, I feel like Roman Wilson played last year and had a pretty good season. The Steelers would have traded George Pickens right after the season like that. I feel like it would have happened a little faster in a sense because they would have seen what they had in Robert Woods. Roman Wilson like that. Roman Wilson, I feel like he has potential to be nice. We see what he did in Michigan, but he was injured his first year. Kind of like Calvin Austin, who was injured his first year too as well. But now we see Calvin Austin hit that 1 year. The Steelers, he had 100-something yards. And then last year, he had 548 yards. He was top 10 in yards per reception as well. So Calvin Austin made a big-time improvement on his game. So hopefully make another big step as well like that. You know, getting the ability to push the ball and push down the field like that and open up the secondary a lot like that because he had a lot of big-time catches down the field. So that'd be cool to see. So Calvin Austin made a big jump. So hopefully Roman Wilson, we'll see if he get an opportunity to play, see where he's at. I think he's gonna make a nice little standing, a nice little showing out there when he's fully healthy. DK Metcalf is gonna be a beast, of course. You know, DK Metcalf is gonna be amazing. I had a feeling the Steelers was gonna be able to keep DK Metcalf and GP, maybe just for 1 year, but I had a feeling in the future you was gonna be able to pay, like, they don't have much money. Then you gotta pay TJ Watt some money as well. I don't think you would be able to do all that one time unless you made a move and trade somebody. And they decided to trade one of the guys like that. So they traded GP away like that. So they can probably pay TJ Watt now, contract extension, and they probably could deal with some other things as well too. So we'll see exactly what goes on, what the Steelers do. But it's some guys still available for agency. You look at Keenan Allen, he's one guy still available for agency. You look at who else? Keenan Allen. It's somebody else too. Amari Cooper free agency as well. Amari Cooper is a good route runner, good veteran presence. I don't know what the asking price would be for him. If he's maybe looking for a 1 year deal. Robert Woods got a 1 year deal. I don't know if he's looking for a 1 year deal, maybe a 2 year deal or something. But still, could possibly maybe add another veteran if they wanted to. They want to feel more comfortable. Add another veteran to pair with Robert Woods and Calvin Austin and DK Metcalf. You had those 4 guys, or you could just see if the young guys go out there and do something. I'd have preferred them to trade GP during the draft or before the draft, so you can use that pick to maybe draft a receiver. You know, could have taken a Ty Felton, that would have been good. Maybe on Ty Felton in the 3rd, 4th round, or maybe you could have took a Jaden Higgins or somebody in the 3rd round or something, but the Steelers decided to do it after. So we'll see exactly what goes on, what happens though. But overall, the receiving core is still pretty good though. I think the receiving core is still nice, and especially we don't know who's going to be quarterback either. So having a primary target in DK Metcalf, who's elite level type talent, and then you have, of course, guys like Robert Woods, a veteran presence like that, Calvin Austin, a young gun who is getting better and better every season, and Roman Wilson, we have yet to see. So we'll see what happens fully, what the Steelers kind of do, but I think it'll come down to like the quarterback spot. That's still a question mark right there. So still making a lot of moves around like that. Some of these moves, like the move they just made with GP, that's more for the future type stuff because the draft pick is for this coming draft. There's a lot of late round swaps as well too. So we'll see what happens with the QB spot. Because it could be Mason Rudolph, it could be Will Howard, maybe too as well, like, depending on what happens. Like the Steelers did mention they want to come into camp with at least 4 quarterbacks. So you got Mason Rudolph, you got Will Howard, you got Skylar Thompson, who's I don't know why they got him for, but I seen him with the Dolphins, and he had potential that 1 year with the Dolphins. But yeah, recently the past few years with the Dolphins, he was looked bad. But you got him on the team as well, and then maybe you add Aaron Rodgers to that mix. Maybe, or maybe Tyler Huntley or somebody else added to that mix or something. I keep seeing trade scenarios as well, like people saying the Steelers should trade for Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, and the Steelers do want to bring another veteran in, so maybe add one of those guys into the mix as well, like that, and then they're all competing for the spot. Or I thought they bring a veteran in, and the veteran probably will have the job most likely because it's the Steelers love, you know, like legacies and stuff like that. So the veteran probably had a job, but there's a lot of young guys in there. they probably will be gunning over the spot, seeing who's going to be the QB1 of the team. So we'll have to see what goes on. But let me know down below what you guys think. What receivers should the Steelers bring in, and the quarterback situation. Who the Steelers bring in as the other quarterback, the fourth quarterback to compete in training camp, or the fourth quarterback that might be the starter in training camp. Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys when I see you next time on the channel. Peace out.